Yo, what's up guys? This is Monit. I went from 0 to 10K per month with my first online business at 19 years old with zero experience and zero skills. And I wanted to share how you can get extreme results in a short amount of time, especially for you young cats wanting to make money online in this day and age. So I wanted to specifically talk about confidence. And before you click off this video, I'm not talking about, self-belief and fake it till you make it. No. I'm talking about unconscious certainty in your ability to do something so well you don't even think about it. I'm going to say that again. Confidence. This is the definition that is critical for you to know, for you to take advantage of this. It's the unconscious certainty to do something so well. You're in your ability, right? Certainty in your ability that you can do it so well that you don't even think about it when you do it. You bypass all conscious thoughts and it just comes automatic to you. And you may be asking, Monit, if I'm at 0K per month, if I make no money, if I have a challenge upcoming and I've never done it before, you've never run a successful ad campaign, maybe you're at 5K per month, but you're getting shit results for your clients now, or maybe you've never recorded a video before like me. How do you have unconscious certainty in your ability? And the key is to have certainty, not in your ability because you've never put in the reps, but certainty in the ability that you have everything necessary to do well. What do I mean by that? When I had my first sales call, I was 18 years old, no experience, baby face. I still have one right now, but I was nervous. I was scared that it wouldn't go well. I had just taken a gap semester and it was 2 months in, no results, nothing. And I was doubting whether this was a good use of my time. All my friends were getting internships. They were in college taking classes. And I was afraid that if I did not make something out of these next 3 months, that I would be a failure. But I decided to take those thoughts of self-doubt and turn them into, I could do this. I have everything needed right now to do well on this sales call. Maybe I've never done sales before. I know in the future I'll be better, but I have certainty that I'm gonna make progress in this domain. No matter how this call goes, I'm gonna learn from my mistakes and I'm gonna get better, I'm gonna execute. Do you see how not just the execution of doing outreach, getting the sales call helped me here, but also my mindset around it? If I stayed with the mindset of, shit, this is not gonna work out. If this doesn't work out, I'm fucked. I would actually be screwed. I would quit. And actually, that's what happened. I actually did quit. The sales call went and I didn't close. And I thought that the opportunity to build this business wouldn't work out because I was not skilled enough. I went back home. I was living at college at the time, even though I was taking a gap. And I went to my parents and I said, shit guys, I don't think this is gonna work out. Luckily, 2 days later, I got a call from a different prospect and I closed him for my first sale of $423. And within the next 3 months, I hit my first 5K retainer. And then by February, which was 6 months from my gap, I hit my first 10K month in profit. So I just wanted to say again that if you don't have experience in something, you've never done something before, it could be you've never recorded a video before like I'm doing right now, or you've never run a successful ad campaign for your client before, you've never had a sales call, you've never even done outreach, whatever the process or bottleneck you are in at right now, I want you to tell yourself that you have unconscious certainty that you're gonna figure it out, that you have certainty that no matter what it takes, you'll figure it out, but also you have what it takes. Everything is available to you and you need to have that certainty, and that's gonna get you through it. And realize that confidence can be built. The people that make 10K, 20K, 30K per month, I have a roommate that makes 20K per month. I have another roommate that's on his way to making 10K per month. You need to have delusional level of belief that you can figure it out and you can do it with no matter what you have. I know people like Alex Hormozi say competence is important. You need to put in the reps. You need to, get good at the skill. It's a skill issue. You guys hear that a lot? A lot of people say that's a skill issue. And while that's true, people don't make progress on their skills because either they quit or they're not giving themselves the right feedback within the deliberate practice, which is making them, make progress at a way slower rate. The reason why I made progress at such a fast rate was because every day I analyzed what I did right and I repeated and I visualized what I did right and I affirmed what I did right And I took everything that I did wrong and I flipped it into an opportunity, not into something to beat myself on or have self-doubt over. My second sales call, I didn't tell myself, fuck, I didn't sell on the first call, I didn't close, I'm screwed. No, I said, I'm better now. In fact, every sales call is an opportunity to make it. I remember hearing Stephen Curry say one time that every time he shoots a shot and it doesn't go in, he tells himself, perfect, now it's the opportunity for the next one to go in. In fact, my next shot is more likely to go in. Every miss leads to another make, and every make leads to more makes. That's the mindset you need to have, right? You may have the best competency in the world, but if you don't have that mindset, you're gonna be stressed, you're gonna be anxious, your body's gonna be tight, and you're not gonna perform at your best. We perform our best when we're unconscious, when we're just flowing through the act. Even if you have no experience, you just need to tell yourself, I have certainty that I'm gonna figure it out. I have certainty that I have everything needed to do well, and remind yourself of past experiences that relate to that. You may have never have done a sales call, but I'm sure you've had a conversation in the past where you convinced someone to think a new way, or, you know, be open to a new idea. That's persuasion right there. And if you think about that, you can apply it to your situation instead of saying, I've never done a sales call on Zoom before with a med spa client. No, you utilize your past in a constructive way. And this is the mindset needed to do extremely well, which is your confidence is constantly either depleting or increasing. Every moment, the thoughts you're having right now are either decreasing it or increasing it. Again, confidence is not a feeling, it's a skill, and it's a bank account. It's the ability to increase that bank account and not let it drain. And how do you do that? You filter out the right thoughts, or the wrong thoughts, and you keep the right thoughts that allow you to keep making progress. Another example of this is my roommate right now. One of them, he started his agency last summer, and he's gotten it to around 5K per month, I believe. And recently he's been having a lot of self-doubt because he just graduated and he was hoping to be at a higher number because, you know, he's living as a digital nomad now, and he doesn't want to go back home. So he's been telling himself he has to make more money, but that's not serving him to be in that state of fear, because when he hops on sales calls, he's going to be more anxious, he's going to be more nervous. Instead, I told him, you need to tell yourself that you have everything needed right now to make shit happen, to hit your goal. You can do it, and have certainty, have delusional level of certainty. I don't give a fuck. Literally, like, dumb your brain down to have that certainty, because I'm telling you, anyone that says otherwise it's just not serving you at all. I have people in my class as well. I study electrical engineering, computer science at Berkeley, that are smart. They have good skills, they have competence, but they have doubt when they take an exam. They worry, oh, maybe I haven't covered all the material, when they have covered all the material. Or they worry, oh, I hope there's not this question on the exam. That's not serving you. In fact, when you take the exam, you're gonna have more thoughts, and that crowd your subconscious brain of just performing well, and you're not gonna be able to recall the information, and that's how you do shit. Versus someone like me, or even my friends who maybe hasn't studied the material fully in depth because we're prioritizing other things, but we have that certainty that what I studied, I will do well on because I know it. And when I show up on the exam, I do well. And it's just a reminder that both competence and confidence are important. If you just have competence but you have self-doubt, you will not ace the exam. If you just have confidence, no competence, you will also not ace the exam, unfortunately. Otherwise, every fucking guy that says I'm that motherfucker that would be successful. So you need both. I feel like not a lot of people talk about the confidence because it's not sexy, it's not cool. You sound like a girl when you're like, oh, I affirm that I'm confident. No, it's how you view things that is essential to making you make fast progress. So view things in a constructive light, utilize every moment, every opportunity to build your bank account of confidence by viewing what you did well, and make it allow you to have certainty. Even if you haven't done the rep, look for every single past rep or experience that's related to that new field, and utilize that as your bank account of evidence that you can do it. So have that certainty, be delusional, and make that first 10K, baby. See you soon.